cheap crap oil here. This was done at a gas station, local gas station. I think it was done in like December, January. Really cold. Someone lost their set of keys. Some someone lost their keys. Oh, yeah. You take a freaking look at this. Anyway, um, real quick, guys. This filter was on so tight, pronto. Holy cow! I've never seen a pronto filter. Um, but not only was this on super tight, and you always hear me say, guys, really try to do your own oil changes, because these these companies, well, these quick lube places, first of all, you got to make sure that they actually do them. But these gas stations, man, wow. The the drain plug, okay, I couldn't get off with this impact wrench here. Okay, now I got it off with this impact wrench, but I started on mode 1. It could not get the plug off. Went up to number 2. I could not get the plug off with this impact wrench. All right, and we're talking, 220 foot-pounds. Now that's on mode 3, which I finally had to use. But I couldn't believe that a drain plug could be torqued at 130, I bet you it was torqued at around 150 foot-pounds, maybe even more than that, maybe like 160. I didn't know it was actually possible to torque a drain plug. So put it on mode 2, could not get it off on mode 2. Finally went to mode 3, and it broke it fairly quickly, but there was some resistance. And again, this thing is not, there's no joke here. 220 foot-pounds here. But dark oil for 3,500 miles. I don't know what kind of oil these gas stations use too, but really chintzy. But I think there might have been, I think it was probably January, really cold. So I'm like, just take it. I'm not doing it. But you guys know I like using the full synthetic, and you got to make sure if you're going to use, these long or these extended mileage oils, that you have the right oil filter. All right, make sure it's a extended life oil filter. Okay, but I think this was like $21. All right, and I got a STP. I usually like using the Exxon, but this stuff was really cheap. Really cheap. Might even have been like $19, $19.99, because I wouldn't have bought it if it was close in price to the Exxon. Well, not Exxon, the Mobil 1 oil. But this is pretty good. So just a quick video. All right, guys. So we're gonna be live in a little bit. We're gonna go to the depot. 82. What's up, buddy? Oh, you use the valve? Yeah. Again, yeah. I might switch to this because it was a little bit cheaper than the Mobil 1. But we'll have to see. I actually have a little bit in here. It didn't take all of it. The Nissan Rogue. But I did get some. I got the new Hart 1/2-inch. You'll see a video on that. Kind of use that. But was really, again, and I wasn't surprised. I really wasn't surprised. I was very surprised that they would torque and a drain plug, with probably some type of high torque impact wrench. Remember, drain plugs are supposed to be torqued at around 40 foot-pounds, 30 to 40 foot-pounds. Okay? That's it. Not 150. So, the fact that I had to use this at its max setting to get a drain plug. But, you're not surprised. Same thing with lug nuts. You go to these places to get a tire rotation, and then, because what sucks about the Rogue is I got to take that front right tire off to do an oil change. Really pisses me off. That's why, unless it's like beautiful out and I got nothing going on with that car, I do it probably 75% of the time. But if it's, January and it's freezing, because it's just so much freaking work. But I have a video on that if you do want to see. And it's got like 75,000 views, which is very surprising. Oil change on 2015 Nissan Rogue. Check it out if you're interested. But yeah, that's it, man. Yeah, I get it on Amazon. Walmart is cheap, no doubt. Like if you need it that day, right? Walmart is definitely really, I have a local auto parts store here. I think it's like Larry's Auto Parts or something. And boy, you're gonna pay $10 more right off the top over there. For the convenience. It is convenient, of course, but Walmart should be pretty close, and they have a lot. But if you don't need it right away, all right, Amazon is usually the best. Walmart might beat it. I don't know, but that's it. All right, I'm gonna dump this, and then I gotta run a couple errands, but we're gonna be going to the depot.